Hey guys, what's up? This is Shivari from eGadgets for you, and in this video I will show you how to do a clean setup of your new iPhone 12 that I have purchased. So using this particular video you can set up your iPhone, any variations of the iPhone whatsoever running on iOS 14. So without further ado, let's get to it. Now guys, this will be the first screen that comes along when you set up your iPhone for the very first time. Let us just go ahead and swipe up and you select your language over here. I'll go ahead and select English. Select your country or region. I will set up everything manually. I don't trust anybody, so yes, I'll go ahead and choose my Wi-Fi network. Don't be frightened, it's just the name of my network. Let me just go ahead and give the password at first. So yes, Wi-Fi has been set up. Go ahead and click next. It may take a few more minutes to activate your iPhone, so wait for that. Now the next screen that comes is a data and the privacy screen over here. As you can see, continue, and about Face ID. So yes, you know that one of the securest thing of iPhone 12 is a Face ID, although in 2020 I don't know how much of security that can be, considering you are wearing a mask when you are outside. Anyways, let's just go ahead and set it up. Okay, the first scan of Face ID has completed, so hit continue. Now the second phase is also completed and the Face ID is now set up. Continue. Now create a passcode. That for the security reason you have to put a passcode, so I'm going ahead and putting that one as well. So I've given the passcode over here and I also re-entered the passcode twice, and now it says restore from iCloud backup. Now if you have all your previous iPhone data backed up to an iCloud, you can select the first option, or similarly from a Mac or PC, but I don't want to transfer any apps or data. I want to do a clean installation, so don't transfer apps and data. So it asks for my app ID. Obviously I have it. If you don't, then you can just create on forgot password or don't have an Apple ID. Let me just quickly give my Apple ID and password and come back again. Now this is the reason we have to love Apple, because it asks for a two-factor authentication. Since I already had an Apple ID, so in my other Apple device, which is my MacBook Pro, it had sent a verification code which I have to open my MacBook Pro and use that verification code to enter over here. So let me just go ahead and give that code over here. It's a good thing that Apple is looking into the security aspect of things. Okay, once I have given that code, it gives you a long list of terms and conditions. At the end of the day, you have to go ahead and agree. So if you have time, you can go ahead and read all of the steps. It may take a few minutes to set up your Apple ID, so let it set it up and I'll be back again. So yes, once my Apple ID has set up, it asks for keep your iPhone up to date. It means that it will actually send you the automatic iOS updates and stuff like that, of apps as well also, so that your iPhone keeps up to date and it looks after the security aspect of things as well. Hit continue. It actually enable location service. It depends upon you, because later on you can go to the settings and you can also select disable locations for the apps that you don't want to run locations for every time. There is a separate option that asks you to actually locate the apps when at that time you're using that particular app, so you can select that, but for now I'm just going ahead and enabling it. You can disable also, it's not a big deal end of the day. Okay, Apple Pay. Now in this particular time of COVID, of course there is physical distancing, there is minimalistic contacts with people, so you have to set up Apple Pay. It's a great thing, I should say, because you just need to add your credit card over here. It will scan the credit card and it will add it over there, and if a particular shop supports Apple Pay, you just go ahead and contactless payment can happen at that point of time. So let me just go ahead and add this particular card. You can also set it up later in the wallet, but if you are comfortable, you can do it over here also. Now guys, in this particular next screen, it's a very important screen. It's Siri. It's a personal preference end of the day. If you are much more reliable on Siri, you can go ahead and enable it. I personally am not at all dependent or in any way reliable on Siri, so I'll just set up later in settings. I don't want to activate Siri. It's my personal preference. If you want, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, it's a screen time. It's actually very important thing, because it will give you the data and the diagnostics data of all your apps and each and every information regarding the time you spend on your iPhone screen. So this particular data is very useful, because it will actually help you to monitor your battery health as well. Yes, I want to set this up. It's a very important thing. iPhone analytics. Now you want to share your analytics with Apple? Of course not. Strictly not. Don't share. Now it's a true tone display. It's iPhone automatically adapts to the ambient lighting condition. It's like an auto brightness sensor actually. You can go ahead and do that. since nowadays we are mostly working from home and seldom we go out actually, so yes, I can go ahead and select the ambient display as well. Now its appearance, it's a personal preference. You can select light and dark. Now since this particular iPhone 12 supports that Super Retina XDR, actually it's an OLED screen, so yes, the blacks are inky black. The reason because it does not lights up the pixel to display the black, so it's completely dark and it gives you a very good appearance of dark color over there. So it also actually helps at the end of the day to save a bit of a battery as well. Again, as I've told, it's a personal preference. I like both of them. For now I'm setting it up as light. Later on I can change to dark. I'll show you how to do that. Now this is standard and the zoom. Now you want your icons and your text to appear in a zoomed way or your standard way. Again, it's a personal preference, or into this particular preference depends upon whether you're using a magnifying glass or stuff like that. If you're using so, then you can select zoom, so then you don't need to like zoom, use your magnifying glass or stuff like that. I'll go ahead and select standard only, and welcome to iPhone. Swipe up to get started. Moment of truth, guys. This is the first hand look and feel of iPhone 12. So this is it, guys. This is how you set up your iPhone 12. The hope so this video was helpful. If you have liked this video, consider liking and sharing with your friends and families. Do stay subscribed to my YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell, because very soon a lot new tech updates are coming to this particular channel. That will be it, guys, for this particular video. Bye for now.